This was the Crooked House pub exactly a week ago, shot by a local campaign group determined to keep it open. This is it today. This well-loved West Midlands landmark, known as Britain's Wonkiest pub, now no more than a huge pile of rubble. Little wonder those who've known it their whole lives can't quite believe their eyes.
The front door would have been there.
Yeah.
As you turn left would have been the old bar.
Amanda Inkersole worked here as a barmaid for 15 years. Like many, she's furious the pub's gone.
Devastated. I'm absolutely devastated, and a lot of people around here are angry as well that it's ended like this, a pile of rubble. I mean, I walked down the lane towards it expecting the frontage to be there, and there was nothing, just, well, what you can see basically.
Late on Saturday night, West Midlands police were notified of a fire at the pub, which had been sold just a week earlier. But when fire officers tried to get close, they reported roads had been blocked with piles of mud, and by the time they put it out, the building was a shell. As campaigners rallied to save what was left, a bulldozer moved in, swiftly demolishing the whole building, according to the local council, without permission from them or anyone else.
At no point in time did we allow the owners to demolish the buildings. However, we did allow for partial removal of a first floor structure that was unstable. Following all of that, we're now working, there's an ongoing investigation with the police, fire and other agencies to try and clarify whether there's any breach of regulations or rules have been broken.
I wasn't lucky enough to see this pub in all its glory while it was still standing, but just chatting to some of the many locals who've come down here today, you can tell it meant a huge amount to this community, and they're now calling for it to be rebuilt, brick by brick.
5 News filmed inside the 18th century pub just a few months ago, capturing the wonky angles and optical illusions that made it world famous. It was sold by Marston's Brewery to a private buyer recently named ATE Farms for alternative use. This led Stuart Hall to set up a group campaigning to get the building reopened as a pub under the new owners. Now the same group's campaigning for it to be rebuilt.
There's a glimmer of hope that it could possibly be rebuilt brick by brick.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, oh definitely, we want it back. I mean, it'll never be the same, but at least the memory will be there and people can see what it was like. We definitely want to get it back.
Though a joint police, fire and council investigation continues into how this happened, for many surveying the clearly irreparable damage, it's already too little too late. Catherine Jacob, 5 News, Himley.